In the welterweight division, Sein Myo Aung versus Sein Myo Aung.
Aung and Hein almost equal in age, 20 years to 21, but a big experience difference between the two. Hein having almost twice as many fights as his opponent Aung. Hein 41 victories to Aung's 18 wins. Both fighters with 6 draws, 2 losses to Aung, 3 losses to Hein. Hein with a large and significant experience advantage in this fight.
Round number 1. White and blue trunks for Sein Myo Aung. Red, black, and gold trunks for Sein Myo Aung.
Okay, Gini Jare.
Aung closing the distance behind that long jab and cross. And nice teep from Aung. Sean, when you look at these two squared up, Aung looks to be a lot bigger than Hein. Much taller, longer reach, and broader shoulders.
On the 1-2, Sein Myo Aung. Hein badly missing with that kick. Feint on the rear teep kick from Sein Myo Aung. Swing and a miss with the right hand. Both fighters loading up early.
And it is very early, Sean, to tell, but at first glance, from watching how they're exchanging, you would think that it was Aung with the experience advantage.
Warning to the fighters, keep your fingers in. Don't extend the hands, don't extend the fingers towards your opponent's face. Inside kick lands from Sein Myo Aung. Short right hand from Sein Myo Aung. Counter kick on the outside. Both fighters coming out hard early. There's a head kick nearly getting through. Then the right hand from Aung. To the body, counter right back from Hein on the elbow, then the straight right hand. Not ruled a knockdown, we continue. Big punches in the right hand, Sein Myo Aung.
Aung has found his range, that right hand, Sean, like a heat seeker, striking down with the 6-12 right elbow to the back of the head of Hein.
Vicious on the downward elbow strike. And again, down goes Sein Myo Aung. Classic on the 1-2. Tight punching from Sein Myo Aung. Long straight punches just like that. Hein taking big shots, trying to fire back while moving backward. Sein Myo Aung now to the body and to the inside. Outstanding round number 1 for this welterweight fight.
Hein clearly showcasing he is the better boxer of the two. The straight right hand, his weapon of choice, hurting and rocking Hein over and over it again with that.
Big left hand on the inside, backs off Sein Myo Aung. Straight right hand, and another from Aung. Hein looking for the clinch just to slow things down. Taking tremendous punishment in round number 1. Sein Myo Aung. Another long straight right hand. Joey, I know you really appreciate good technical striking, and we saw that there. We conclude round number 1 in that opening round from Sein Myo Aung.
With that right hand, the jab and the cross, following it up with the teep kick up the middle. And I gotta tell you, Sean, I loved his use of the right elbow.
Again, the scoring in World Lethwei Championship, a 20-point must system. Swing and a miss from Hein with the right hand. Good elbow on the inside, Sein Myo Aung. Head kick to counter. Both fighters again unloading in round 2 as we saw in round number 1. Offense first, defense second. Or maybe even third in this sequence. I think it's offense, then defense.
Yeah, I think there's no fence in this.
Inside kick. Walking through it, then lands the knee and the elbow. Short right hand. Outstanding fight thus far. 40 seconds gone, round number 2. Sein Myo Aung telling Sein Myo Aung, come on, come forward, throw. Inside kick is the rangefinder from Sein Myo Aung. Aung Now working off of the jab. Big uppercut from the outside. That's a difficult punch to land from range. And again, you see those long, straight strikes.
Aung doing a great job of showcasing his boxing capabilities and his chin right there, as we saw the first really effective offense this round out of Hein. Hein landing a couple sharp punches to the chin of Aung, and Aung just dusted him off, coming back, using that long jab to set up the right hand, taking the angle.
Credit Hein. Taking some big shots, continues to walk forward, just missed with the right hand, now into the clinch. Quick separation and the restart. This fight continues to flow. Good straight right hand from Hein. Short right hands and the outside kick, Sein Myo Aung. On the short elbow.
And every time Hein is trying to get in, he's running into the punches of Aung. He can't seem to get past the reach advantage of Aung. Aung timing, waiting for Hein to breach that distance, to close that distance. And every time that Hein tries to, he's just running right into a punch, a jab or a cross. He needs to use some head movement if he wants to get on the inside.
And that is a knockdown, officially the first knockdown of the fight. You see the cut on the bridge of the nose. Sein Myo Aung back to his feet. Tasting that first knockdown. He's tasted big shots so far in this fight from Sein Myo Aung. And that is the end of round 2. Round number 3 scheduled for 5 in the welterweight division. Sein Myo Aung, the aggressor. The story of this fight, long, straight punches and scoring a knockdown versus Sein Myo Aung in round number 2.
And in the first exchange of the third round, Sean, Hein was finally able to close the distance. He did it behind a jab, landed a nice right hand to the chin of Aung. He's going to have to do that a lot this round. He's got to pick up that pace, got to pick up his landing output, because he is down in a big way 2 rounds to none on my scorecard.
Aung landing the outside kick, Hein landing the teep to the body. Joey, this is really becoming a fight about range. And on the outside, Sein Myo Aung owning that distance.
And if Hein is going to want to counter Aung, he's not going to be able to get inside those strong straight punches unless he uses head movement. The other option for him is to counter with his kicks. His kicks are longer than the arms of Aung. So if he times the punch, times the jab or the cross of Aung, and fires that lead left roundhouse kick or the right kick to the body, he can start countering Aung's punches. But if not, he's going to do what happened just there, and that's run into a right hand and fall to the canvas.
That was ruled a slip. Blood on the face of Sein Myo Aung. Cut on the bridge of his nose in round number 2. Sein Myo Aung continuing to land long, straight punches off of that jab from distance, then the rear teep kick. Big 1-2, then the left again. That left really landed. Now landing the knee from the inside. This is impressive striking from range for Sein Myo Aung. Again, the left hand. Hein, though, trying to walk through, trying to get to the inside, and he does there, lands the right hand, acknowledged by Aung. But again, the jab, Joey backing Sein Myo Aung off of his line. This is a ferocious fight. Blood flowing freely on the face of Hein. Right hand from Aung.
Nice right teep. Aung has done that a lot. He lands the right hand. As Hein backs up, he shoots the right teep right up the middle, finding its home right on the chest or
လက်ချင်း
face.
ဆက်နေတယ်လက်ချင်းဆက်နေတယ်
Big shots now from both men. Clever on the turn from Sein Myo Aung.
နောက်ဦးလုံးကတော့အသေးချင်းချီပြီး
With
တွဲချင်း
separation,
ကြ
the
ည့်ပြီး
restart. And looked a bit wobbly. Still, he continues.
It's his experience that's keeping him in this fight, Sean.
That is the end of a
But yeah,
very
he's
hard-fought
on
round
right?
number 3.
I'm right here for sure. Wake up in Paris, bonjour.
လေးကြီးမြောက်ဖြစ်ပါ
Jaemon Hong cut on the bridge of his nose. A bad mouse under his right eye. That's the pooling and the pocketing of blood. And he was down around number 2, Sein Myo Aung. The aggressor from the outside, his face relatively clean as we enter round number 4. Hang Joey really wearing the damage of those strikes on his face.
I told you in the last round, Sean, it's his experience that's keeping him standing. He's being thoroughly outclassed, but he's hanging on because he's been here before. He's used to this position. He's had years of experience, and when his legs give out, when his technique gives out, his experience and his heart will carry him through those troubled waters.
Talked about the long punches. There you saw the long rear teep kick from Sein Myo Aung.
And now you see Aung starting to loosen up. He's having fun now. He's found his range. He's thoroughly dismantling Hang, so he starts shaking it up, loosening it up, picking his punches, placing his kicks.
It was a big roundhouse kick to the body.
မရောက်ဘူးစလုံးကတော့
For me, Joey, this fight ultimately about those long, straight punches of Sein Myo
ဟု
Aung.
တ်ကဲ့တယ်
They've set the tone.
နင်းလာတယ်
They've done the damage. They've been the difference maker.
Can you see Jaemon Hang furiously trying to get to the inside?
ဘယ်တစ်လုံးထိုးတယ်
Hang
ဘယ်တစ်လုံးထပ်ထိုးတယ်
needs to make the adjustments.
ထိုးတယ်
He's fighting back. He's showcasing his heart, but he's not showcasing his IQ as a fighter. He's not making those adjustments to deal with the range and reach of Aung.
That was slick from Aung. As Hang came in, as you saw, pushing down his head, landing the knee. Better stuff now from Jaemon Hang.
ဒါပေမဲ့ပညာတွဲလို့ဆယ်မျိုးအောင်ထိသွားပါတယ်
Again, Hang to the inside. 1 minute remaining, round number 4, scheduled for 5.
When Hang can get to the inside, and that's just between the clinch range and inside the outside reach of Aung, he lands his shot. He's most effective, but he's paid the price to get there, and he hasn't been able to stay there.
It's a good outside kick from Jaemon Hang.
ဖိုင်ထိုးတယ်
And turning up the pressure. Closing stages, round 4, and a big right hand right back from Sein Myo Aung. Long again with the jab is Sein Myo
နင်း
Aung.
လာတယ်
That mouse looking bad under the right eye of Jaemon Hang. We are headed to the 5th and final
ဒါ
round.
ပေမဲ့ဟိုဆရာဝန်နဲ့ရတာ
First, a medical timeout.
ကျိုးဝိုင်းတာနေပြီးတော့ပွဲကိုခက်တာရနာတာပါ
Not the end of the round, but a medical timeout called. You see the ringside physician giving treatment now to Jaemon Hang. Cut on the bridge of his nose, that mouse under his right eye, and cut in his left brow. Now the closing seconds of round 4.
ကျန်လည်းရှင်ပြိုင်ထိုးတတ်ပါပြီ
Good right hand from Jaemon Hang.
And Sean, we talked about it earlier. When Hang gets on the inside, when he finds his range and his distance, he lands the better shot. He's the more effective striker of the two.
That is now the end of round 4. Now to the 5th and final round.
အားကြီးပါခင်ဗျာနောက်ဆုံးကြည့်ပါ
နောက်ဆုံးချီ
Fast start from Sein Myo Aung,
ထောက်တာတိုးရတယ်
sensing the urgency of the moment now. The tape on the cut in his brow has already come loose. Somewhat predictable as that right hand has been a range finder for Sein Myo Aung. Rear teep kick, feigning with the front teep.
အတွင်းခတ်တယ်
For Sein Myo Aung, it's really about his toughness in this fight. But that toughness equates to the fact that he has taken a lot of big shots, especially long, straight punches from range, Joey.
But you can see by his body language and by the way he's fighting, he hasn't counted himself out of this fight. He believes. He's committing to those right hands. He's landed a couple already in the first minute of this last round that have landed. They found their home. Again, a third right hand. He is fighting with a sense of urgency. He's fighting to finish this fight. I think you can tell by his actions that he knows he's behind and that he's going for the knockout against the longer, rangier, tougher fighter in Aung.
It can certainly take fighters time to solve range. Maybe Sein Myo Aung has solved the range now, but perhaps too late. We shall see. 125 gone, fifth and final round. Nothing, though, has been decided yet here in Yangon, Myanmar. Both fighters continuing to throw big, good short left hand. What's clear is Sein Myo Aung definitely having his best round of this fight. Getting to the inside, landing big punches. Switching stance, long straight jab from Sein Myo Aung.
ပြောင်းပြီးတော့လက်ထွက်သွားတယ်
With Hang, Sean, you gotta wonder, where was this performance in the previous 4 rounds? I mean, the way he's fighting now, he's fighting like he's a dog in this fight, like he's got a shot. And if he had fought in this way, in the first round, second, third, even fourth round, this could be a different fight.
Aung trying to initiate the clinch. There's the quick separation in the restart. 40 seconds remaining in this fight. It has really been outstanding between these two men.
ညာ white ထိုးတယ်
Hands high and tight for Sein Myo Aung coming forward.
ထိုးတယ်
Right hand from Sein Myo Aung, not much on that.
ဆုပ်သွားတယ်
For the first time in this fight, Sein Myo Aung really fighting off of his back foot. Sein Myo Aung clearly the aggressor, looking for the finish. Big left right.
ညာဝင်ထိုးတယ်အမတ်ပေးဝဲဖြစ်လို့စိန်မျိုးအောင်တော့
Rear teep kick.
အမတ်ရအောင်
Ferocious now from Hein. Hein had been walked down through so much of this fight, but now clearly walking down Sein Myo Aung. There's the bell. That's the end of a really quality
အမ
bout.
တ်ပေးစနစ်နဲ့ဆုံးပြမယ်စီကံကိုရောက်ရှိသွားပါတယ်
ရွေးလဝေးအာသာဝဒနာရှင်များအားလုံးခင်ဗျာ69ကီလိုဝေတာဝိတ်တန်းမှာတော့ဒိုင်လူကြီး3ဦးစလုံးကအနီတောင်းမှစိန်မျိုးအောင်တောင်းကလေးကိုအနိုင်ပေးလိုက်ပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာ
A unanimous decision win for Sein Myo Aung. Scoring the knockdown in round 2. Joey, he really had his way through the opening 3 rounds. A good round 4. Sein Myo Aung had a great round 5, but it just simply was not enough.
Absolutely, and I'll tell you what, Aung impressed me with his long range. He's striking that right hand, that teep. The other thing that impressed me was the heart of Sein Myo Aung. He didn't quit, he kept coming forward, and he showcased his experience and his warrior spirit by the way he fought in that last round.
The winner, by way of unanimous decision, Sein Myo Aung defeats Sein Myo Aung.
ရွာသားစိတ်မျိုးအောင်ကောင်းလေးပါဗျာ